Hello everyone! Since we've last seen each other, I've changed in appearance a little bit, but it's still me. And today I'm going to tell you an adventurous story about how I moved to Germany. And for that we need to travel in time a little bit. So the last checkpoint was 2022. It's the last video I've uploaded. And it was the time where I was visiting Germany for the whole month. So that's all the information you know till the current moment, but I'm going to clarify everything. 2 years later we see each other again, yay! So 2022 happened my graduation, and during this period I managed to visit Germany 2 times, once for 1 week and for the whole month during the summer vacation. And the reason for that was that I had a boyfriend who was living in Germany and whom I was visiting. And you know that moving to Germany was always my dream, my goal, and after that I had a boyfriend there. I was even more motivated to come to Germany, to stay there and to live there. After my summer vacation 2022, I came back to Russia. It was like September 2022. And I realized I need to act, to choose the path, to look for opportunities, how to move to Germany. That's what I've started to do. I was ruminating about everything. I wanted firstly to take up master's studies. That didn't go well, I was not accepted. Then I was looking for a language course that also was unsuccessful. Then I was trying to look for some job or maybe practices or looking for Ausbildung, but nothing worked out. Nothing went well for me, and there were no opportunities left actually. I also have to say that it was the time where my country started a war, and it means that the opportunities reduced. The flights costed a lot of money and there were no direct flights, and in general it was a huge feeling of insecurity about the future, about myself in this world and everything, and it was really difficult. What you have to decide which way to choose, and it was a really difficult time to live in. Fortunately, I had a visa. I became the visa, fortunately, just at the beginning of the war, and that was my ticket to my future basically, and you're going to understand why. So I had this open visa and I was stuck in Russia during the autumn 2022. So that's how it felt for me, that I was stuck there, because like my boyfriend is in another country, I can be alone and it's so difficult and we don't know what the future holds for us, and all this politics stuff happening. So it was heavy I must say. So we are in different countries. I'm sitting in Russia, and then I realized that even if it doesn't work with moving to Germany, I still have to come to Germany one more time, because I have this open visa till March 2023. I need to go there and to spend some time in Germany. So it was my decision. Just when I was looking for the flights, I came up with a genius idea. I proposed to my boyfriend that we should marry. It was my genius plan because nothing worked, and I told like we should get all the documents and marry in Germany. Till I have the visa that is still not expiring, we have to act, we have to do that. We started gathering all the documents, and this process was also complicated because we didn't have any person who could instruct us all the information about all thousands of documents we needed. I gathered from random Telegram channels. It was a really tough period in our lives, I must say. I had to give in lots of documents, lots of copies. All my Russian documents should be translated into German, and it took some time. But then in December 2022 I fly to Germany with all my documents all prepared to marry. So January 2023 we go to the marriage registry to give in our documents, and the girl there was really nice. She proved everything, and there were no mistakes. Fortunately, we did everything right, but it still was the feeling of insecurity because the documents have to go to the court to be checked there. You never know what you might have done wrong because we didn't have an instructor, we didn't have any person, and German bureaucracy, you know that some small thing could go wrong and all the documents are not valid. And it was the risk we were taking on. We were like gambling a lot. We were like, okay, we do this and hope it works. Hope it works. And then after we handed in all the documents, we had to wait like 3 weeks, maybe a month. And you know, it's January 2023, my visa expires at the beginning of March. We do not have much time. We were waiting panically for all these 3 weeks. The time was tight, we were waiting and waiting and waiting. And then suddenly we get the answer, like I get an email that the court has checked all the documents, everything's fine, and we can get married. And it was the 24th of February, like, how much? Like a week before my visa expires? We got married in Germany. And yeah, then I was like sitting there with my visa that expires in a week. And I was like, okay, I need to go back to Russia now with all this stuff in order to apply for another visa. Just to be able to get the Aufenthaltstitel, the permission to stay in Germany. So for that I had to go back to Russia, and for me I was like really anxious. I didn't want to be separated from my not boyfriend anymore, from my husband anymore. I was like, how am I going to survive it? How am I going to survive it? But then from random Telegram channels I learned that there is the probability, like a really small one, but the probability that these people at the local government office, they allow you to stay in Germany after you get married, but it works differently in different lands in Germany, and I wasn't sure how it works in our land. So it gets more interesting. I was on the phone for the first time, speaking German on the phone with some person from this government office, and she told me on the phone, like, yeah, you can stay. Bye. That was all. I didn't have any confirmation, I didn't have any notification, I didn't have anything that I could show, like it says here that I'm allowed to stay. I had nothing. I was only told on the phone, yeah, you can stay, choose. Well, one day before I had to go back to Russia, we decided to ask personally, to go to this local government office to ask personally. So you can imagine, tomorrow I have to fly. I have a flight tomorrow. I'm already like, should I pack my bag or not? I'm not packed or anything. We go to this government office, and there we ask like, should I fly back or not? And they say, no, you don't, you can stay. The next morning I'm waking up in Germany, not flying back, canceling my flight, and that's it. That's the whole story. After that it was like getting the permission to stay, the permission to leave, this residence permit, my Krankenversicherung und andere Sachen. Random German time. So after that I was just allowed to stay, and I could live happily ever after in Germany. So yeah, 2023 I stayed in Germany. In May 2023 I went to Russia for a week to visit my family and friends. After that was also a really difficult time for me. I went to the doctor who told that I have some problems with my mental health. I started taking antidepressants. It was a tough time because I had lots of anxiety, I had lots of problems with my mental health, and it was not a pleasant time to remember. And actually I don't remember too much. I was just trying to live, to survive somehow. 2023, it does not stay in my memory a lot. During all this time I was teaching German. Yeah, I'm teaching German and English and also Russian, so it's not an announcement, it's just information for you. If you need some German teacher, if you are looking for someone, I'm here for you. Hello. Yeah, I was teaching German during all this time, and then September 2023 I found a job. I became barista at Starbucks, and then I was working the whole year. It's almost a year now. I actually do not have a lot to say. It was like pretty stable ever since. I was going on vacation from time to time. I'm still visiting Russia really often. I'm going in October again for the whole month. I changed my appearance a little bit, got a piercing, some tattoos. What else? Started some new hobbies, but languages is still my prime priority. I'm teaching languages, I'm learning languages, I'm still in the process of improving my Spanish. And yeah, the life has been pretty much stable ever since. I'm looking forward to filming a lot more content related to languages. I'm looking forward to teach German to more people, to work harder to be more productive maybe. When we're looking for the future perspectives for me, then I don't know if I am about to stay in Germany, to be honest. I found out that it was always my dream. It was always something I was craving for. Now I've experienced it. It was cool for some time. I enjoyed it, but I found out that the city I'm living in, it's not my type, it's not my vibe, it's not for me. I do not know, I just don't relate to it too much, and I would be happier to live in a bigger city. It's all about insecurity all again, but my mental health is a little bit more stable now, so I suppose the time will pass and I'm going to choose something for me. I'm going to make some right decision. But as for now, I'm still here, I'm still working, I'm starting to feel in something again after 2 years of not being here with you guys, but now I'm back. And yeah, that's my story, how I managed to move to Germany. I hope you liked it. If you have any other questions about documents, about all the process, because it's like lots of bureaucracy, it's lots of some details. When you're doing it alone for the first time in your life, like we did, it's like a brain explosion. There are lots of questions, it's a lot of unknown information and a lot of insecurity. I understand that, so I'm really glad to help. If you have any questions, you can ask me. You can write to my Instagram, you can write in the comments. I hope it's now clarified, all these 2 years of absence. It's been a lot, guys, it's been really a lot. But now it's better, now it's stable, now I can do more content. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this time travel adventure with me. Stay tuned as always. Write in the comments what are your impressions from me telling you all this experience. I'm looking forward to read everything you have to say. And till the next time, bye!